Hello.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Rise and Radke. Thank you for watching us live, or maybe you're watching us on a replay. If you are watching us on a replay, be sure and let us know that by putting hashtag replay. We're glad that y'all are here. 8:15 is our normal time, which turned into 8:20 once everyone was quarantined, which quickly became 8:30 once we knew everybody was kind of sleeping in a little bit more, and has now become 8:43. Thank you for being patient with us. We ourselves don't know what's going on.
All these people that are really primarily people watching on replay at this second, they don't really care when we're
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I know y'all replayers are like, we literally could care less when y'all come on, and we appreciate that. It's the ones who have always been around for the 8:15. They're like, what are they doing? Come on, come on, come on. But I'm just gonna be totally love your hair today. Oh, thank you. Literally nothing has been done to it. I just got out of the shower and blew it dry.
Why do you always assume they're talking to you and not me?
Your hair is the exact same. It's been the exact same since 2008.
I did a little something different today.
You didn't do one thing different today. It's getting puffier.
It is getting puffier.
All of our hair is getting puffier, and our roots are growing out. And I think we should have a moment of silence for the woman who days before a pandemic began said to herself, I am too busy today to go get my brows waxed. I'll just do that next week. Let's have a moment of silence for her. Because somewhere, she's dying right now.
I actually did that with my haircut. I had a haircut scheduled, but it was spring break, and there was a bunch of boys over to the house, and actually I forgot it. I didn't intentionally miss it.
That sounds very weird. I don't know why, but that just hit me weird. It was spring break, and there was a bunch of boys over at the house wearing their shorty shorts.
Rocco and his friends.
And we were all laid out by the pool.
But anyway, I missed my window, and yeah, now it is getting tough.
Brittany says brows, other things, whatever was supposed to be waxed, and you put it off. See, you're wishing now that you hadn't. Well, good morning. Scroll down so we can see where they're coming in from.
Where are we coming in? We got Wisconsin, root color, and just did get my nails. Oh, wow. She ordered root color and did her nails.
Somebody got their hair done the day before they did the shutdown. Cindy Woods, God's got you. Good
Southern
morning.
California, Kentucky, Tennessee, Iowa, Texas, Michigan.
Somebody just said, I've been waiting.
Maine, Louisiana, more Texas, more Louisiana. Another Maine. Maine is showing up today. Kansas, Tennessee.
You literally just passed right over Vider. Just passed right over Vider.
I said Texas like 7 times.
I love the fact that somebody from Iowa put a piece of corn.
Oh.
I like that. What would Texas put? An armadillo?
A star, a gun.
They don't have an emoji bowl of queso. So what are we supposed to put? I'm going to tell you guys the truth.
Douglas P.A.
I get up Monday through Friday and I do this live, and I don't think I've ever done this said this one time, but I'm not feeling it. I'm in a bad humor, as my mother would call it. I woke up in a bad mood, and I don't see myself getting out of it anytime soon or for anybody. And I'm bringing it to y'all. Maybe y'all can make me feel better. Nothing specifically happened. I'm just being real honest because y'all know me and I'm very real. And the last thing I want to do is be on here and be all like, okay, so anyway, have a great morning, you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Bye. I don't want to be like that. And I don't think we've ever done that. Not ever once. But today, I just am feeling all of the feelings. And it is We're Here For You Wednesday. And so I hate to unload on y'all on We're Here For You Wednesday. And
you're here for us today.
And I do have your emails, and I am going to get to them. But today, I just woke up, and I just thought, first of all, I woke up startlingly. I was awoken by his alarm on his phone, which for some reason he's chosen this one. The alarm that you can choose, it's called Radar, and it goes like this.
It's like
Don't lie. This is a moment. Yeah, it does that, David. It goes in increments. And he had decided to watch a video or something last night before he went to bed at a really alarmingly high level of volume. So it went off this morning like this.
Here's the thing.
I do not like to be woken up
Here's
like
the thing.
that.
My phone is on vibrate 99% of the time. When I have my ringer on, I don't ever have my ringer on up. The ringer volume and the speaker volume are two different things. So I'm not sure why it was up to begin with.
You're literally covering a topic nobody cares about.
I think a lot of people deal with this.
Okay, anyway, I woke up like that, so that already set me off. But then it was getting ready in my bathroom. We have, okay, our kids have been great. They have been so good. They haven't fought near as much. I don't know why. Dave and I were talking like they're literally worse than this at Christmas break, and they've been really good.
Really, my normal.
Okay, I'm talking, David, but but y'all, they are not helping around the house, and neither are you. Nobody's helping around the house.
Really?
I mean, they have their chores every day, but it's like Rocco does the cat litter, and he takes out all the trash, and Remy loads and unloads the dishwasher, and I'm not sure whatever else she does. Their rooms are a disaster. I've been walking back and forth from that jigsaw puzzle box and an open backpack for school. They've not been in school for 14 days.
Baby, let's process.
Don't do that.
Let's process this before you share, because they were sitting at the table yesterday doing the backpack. They are walking around the house, picking up things, picking up trash. It's just every day.
Hey, ladies, I'm just questioning. I'm just going to ask you a quick question. When you have these things on your chest and you want to get them off, does it help you if he lets you get them all off of your chest, or in the middle of getting them off your chest, if he rubs your back and tells you to, like essentially calm down?
And how many of you do that in front of 30,000 people? So any of you out there that do that, then please respond. I'm not talking about in everyday life. I'm just saying maybe you could do this later.
That's fair. That's fair. Actually, I will say this. He is really good about letting me get it all out. And I do think what I'm feeling is the walls are closing in. Our house looks messier, even though it's not, because the walls are closing in.
Ooh, we were watching something last night, and they showed the...
Oh, gosh. Y'all, if you're not watching The Tiger King, I don't know what's wrong with you, okay? Maybe that's why I'm in a bad mood. Every single time they go inside that man's home, David and I go like this. It literally grosses me out. Hi, good morning from Arizona. Brittany says, please finish your rant first. Sometimes you just have to fake it till you make it. So here's what was funny. Right before we started this, David says to me, I hope you're going to get more chipper. And I said, well, I don't know. Why don't you lead the discussion? Well, how did it get brought up? And you said...
we were just
this is what he said.
This is what he said yesterday.
Yes, we were listening to our friend Mike Foster talk yesterday, and this is what David said. Just remember what Mike said. You set the tone of a room, so your negativity is going to set the tone. And I said, well, but positive can outweigh the negativity, so let me be negative and you be positive. And he goes, no, negative is going to always outweigh the positive.
No, not always. With you, it's always good.
Oh, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. So then I said, okay. So let me get this straight. There's a kid working down at the 7-Eleven. He's 17. He's working there part-time. He comes into a room. He's super negative. Like, hey, man, I hate everybody and everything, man. And Tony Robbins walks in, and he's super positive. You're telling me this kid is going to literally set the tone for the room over Tony Robbins?
No, absolutely not.
Y'all decide.
So what you're saying is you are the anti-negative Tony Robbins. That's what you're comparing yourself to. And this morning...
I will say, out of any bad mood that I'm ever in, he can make me laugh. Which makes me even madder. Okay. Someone just...
Hey, where did we go on our honeymoon?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about that.
Where did we go on our honeymoon? Where did we go?
Kissing me. Okay. Now everything is... That's what David wants. Now everything is better. In scene. Okay, y'all are dying because y'all feel me. All right. Okay, so we're going to get to We're Here For You Wednesday. This is where we ask you guys to write in. And you did. I actually had a couple left over from last week, and then some came in this week. But not near enough. Not near enough.
You gotta step up
No,
your game.
y'all, we literally just demonstrated to you, for you, what y'all are feeling like right now, stuck inside your house with your spouses and your kids and your whatnots. So Please write us and let us know. I don't think y'all don't understand the wisdom, the years, the levels of maturity that we bring to this programming. Someone just said, did you get pictures of my hair?
We did.
Yeah, she get pictures of her hair.
I saw it. Yeah, it was teal. She did it for the type of cancer her mother had.
Well, could you send it to me?
You just didn't look in that inbox.
Oh, it goes to a folder. Got it.
Yeah.
One called hair, I'm assuming.
But listen, this is important, y'all. We clearly can't solve our problems. So we want to try to get better solving yours.
And I feel that, David. I've never felt anything more. Yeah. We're dysfunctional, but we don't want that for y'all. So let's get, here we go. The first one is from Jackie. I'm going to try this week not to say their last names unless they've given me permission. I said a lady's last name last week, and then I was like, in my head, I'm going, but I'm not going to say where she's from, She's also from, and then I said her exactly where she's from, so I'm not going to call you out like that, but...
Did you already say her first name?
Jackie. Jackie wrote, and this is what she said. So she sent this to me last week, but maybe it's still an issue for some of y'all. And it's a question about who is overreacting. She said, here's a great question to discuss. We're all dealing with uncertainty right now and getting conflicting information. My husband tends to always be on opposite sides of the fence with his issues. I at first thought all the coronavirus was ridiculous, but now I'm seeing the importance of quarantining and social distancing for the health of others. My husband, who is a coach and cannot sit still, feels like we're overreacting, okay? She goes on to say, I also go back and forth, but what should we should do or we shouldn't do, okay? And then she tells me that yada yada where she lives and all this kind of stuff. Melissa, who do you think is right? So we've got a woman who's like batten down the hatches. We've got a man who's like, let them eat cake. I don't know why I said that like Scarface. Let them eat cake. Did Scarface say let them eat cake?
I don't feel like that. I think that was Marie Antoinette.
I can see where I could get them confused, though. They both had really strong jawlines. Anyway, who is right?
I'm curious about the conflicting information.
She sent it last week. There was conflicting information.
Oh, okay. Maybe there was a little bit more conflicting information. Well, today we got to answer it from today's perspective. Since we weren't able to get to it last week, but I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of conflicting information now. I mean, it's pretty.
So essentially, Jackie, you're right, and your husband's wrong. Show him this. Moving on.
Well, no, I mean, you were right. He evidently was wrong.
You were right. He was wrong. You're still right. He's still wrong, and that's how the Radkes do it right there. I don't even know why we need Judge Judy anymore. That takes way too long. Just put us up there and let us say. Jury's out. I mean, jury's not out anymore, honey. You right. But I can see their point. I mean, what do you do when you're in a house with, just like this last weekend, when I wanted to go over and play games with our best friends, and David said no. So see, you were the Jackie in that situation, and I was her husband.
And right, we've just said Jackie was right. So clearly.
And we stayed home. Jackie, sometimes you just got to be respectful to your husband and love him and go turn on the shower and get in there and take a long shower. And calling all the names. And then get out of the shower. Okay. Let's see. I have no idea. Okay. My husband says I'm too excitable. Give me a break. I'm just trying to follow procedures. I'm definitely the Jackie, and my husband is not. That's awesome. Okay. This is, here we go. This is a question that was sent to us by Christina. Christina sent us this question, and I do feel like we are looking for a specific type of question, and this isn't it, but I'm going to read it nonetheless. I want to have a third child, and then I'll be done, for real, but my husband does not want any more. Who is wrong?
Do we really want to touch this one?
We don't want to touch this one with a 10-foot pole. What are we supposed to say to that? What in the world are we supposed to say? We have literally no other facts. Literally no other facts. For instance, you have 2 children apparently already. Do you know where they are? Are they in your... You haven't told us that. You didn't say, I've had 2 other children. We can't find them. It's been a couple of weeks, and I have no clue where they... You didn't tell us that.
I want to have a third baby. I think I can keep up with them this time.
You didn't tell us us that. We have no clue where they are. You didn't say to us, I already have 2 children. My husband doesn't want to have a third one because I keep putting tattoos on their faces. You told us nothing. So we don't know if you should have a third baby. And for someone who doesn't give any more facts about themselves, Christina, I'm going to go with him. I'm going to go with him.
Making me a little suspect.
It's suspect. It's suspect. I would think that you would have want to put in there like a family portrait where y'all are all wearing denim and sitting at the beach. Or maybe something at Christmas time where y'all are dressed in red and green and sitting in the back of one of those antique trucks. But you didn't do that. So I don't know what's going on there. So no, you should not have a third baby until you can talk about baby 1 and baby 2 and we see proof of life. All right.
I believe someone asked when this Rise and Radke was over if you could take this shirt off and sell it.
I'm sorry?
I believe someone said when this is over, can you take this off and sell it? I guess I like
I
that.
wouldn't have any problem doing that at all, actually. Because I don't wear it very often.
I think it's cute. You mean selling it?
I didn't know it was so cute, and I think I kind of want to keep it.
There are still a few things for sale if you go to melissaradke.com/shop.
David, that's not what we're doing right now.
I know, I was just telling the lady who went to
Next, I want to share an email that came in from my friend Rita. I call her my friend, never met her, don't know what she looks like, but she's my friend Rita, and she sent us this email. And it, again, Rita, not a question. It's not a question. It's not a way that we can help you out. I don't feel like y'all are necessarily getting what we are doing here on Wednesdays. But Rita sent me a comment that I find to be one of the dirtiest comments. I don't know that Rita meant it to be dirty. She said that she saw this. If you don't stop reading over my shoulder, I'm going to jab you.
If I was reading
I
over your
learned how to
shoulder,
do that when, you remember that when that tie bow was big and I bought that video?
Billy Blank.
Billy Blank's the tie bow. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all what Rita said. I don't think Rita understood how dirty this sounded, but she said she saw it somewhere and she thought of me. I don't know why she thought of me, but she did. And then she ended with, I love you, sweet lady. God bless you and your family. You're such a blessing to watch. Like she ended it as if maybe Rita is precious and wonderful and takes up the offering at her church. And yet she sent me this. And she said, I saw this line the other day and it was this. I don't wash my hands. They wash each other. I just watch.
Rita.
I'm going to need an Oprah moment where I repeat that to y'all with dramatic emphasis. I don't wash my hands. They wash each other. I just watch. What the hell, Rita? What are you doing, Rita? Now this is, I'm going to tell y'all what, now that's dirty.
She is staying in shelter. Stay in shelter? Is that?
She is sheltering in place.
She is sheltering in place and she is getting bored.
Loving every minute.
She's getting bored.
Okay, that did help my mood. Okay. Ah, there's Rita! There's Rita! Ah, I love it. There's Rita. Rita, we are talking about you and we're having fun doing it. Rita, when I read this, I almost busted a suture, except I don't have any. But if I did, I would have busted a suture. This is hilarious. And I feel like if I looked at your biopic, you would be adorable and tiny. And your Bible would be bigger than you, Rita. But this is dirty. It feels dirty to me. And the fact that you thought of me is number one, dang it. What's another word for startling?
Surprising.
And also kind of makes me happy a little bit. So,
it's startling yet flattering.
Okay, Nicole, you just took that. Nicole's like, she puts that lotion on the skin. Okay, you know what? All right, moving on. Oh, sweet Rita.
I bet Rita moisturizes too.
You know Rita got that lotion all up on that hand. Okay, I think Rita's been sheltered too long now. Absolutely.
Okay. Rita might need to go outside. She might need to get some
Rita,
fresh
you need
air.
to get out of the four walls. Okay, here we go. This is the kind of question I'm talking about. Jennifer gets it. Jennifer gets it. Alicia says, how can that be dirty? She's just washing her hands. Alicia, Go back and watch all the Rise and Radkes, all of them, so you will know that we can make anything dirty. Alicia. Okay, here we go. Jennifer gets it. This is the kind of question we're talking about. Please let me read it to you. Please. Don't turn your syllabus over and read it until we get started in class. I have one for you and David, and I need your help. I got the packet from my third grader to work from home, and his spelling lesson is on diphthongs. He's supposed to select a diphthong.
That
Melissa,
diphthong.
I knew that was. I literally last night when I was putting this in my notes, I thought, at what point will David try to make the thong song a diphthong song? Okay, I have a bachelor's degree, Melissa, but I have never seen that word before. I seriously think the teacher looked through the curriculum and said, oh, this is a subject I don't want to cover. Melissa, I even Googled it. I've watched a YouTube video that would explain it, but I cannot explain this to my kid. Can you help? Well, I know that we have to have school administrators and teachers, whatever, watching today. So if anybody can help explain a diphthong, please do. But I do want to tell you what one teacher from Texas, I found this. Don't ask me where I found it. She goes by teacher in Texas. And she explained a diphthong as, and also I would just like to preface that she started this with, I teach my second graders. So, hey, Jennifer, literally this is being taught to second graders. She says, I teach my second graders that it is a special vowel team. It's a special vowel team that makes you move your mouth while making the sound. So it's when two vowels come together. There's two vowels. What are our vowels? A, E, I, O, and U. Okay. A, E, I, O. David just literally went like this.
No, I didn't. I was tapping on the table.
Anyway, A, E, I, O, and U. And when you got two vowels that come together like a team, they're a diphthong, as in coin.
Soup.
Soup.
Loud.
Coin.
Loud.
Loud. Coin. Coin's all I know.
You've had time with this and you're not doing very well. Okay.
It's when two vowels come together like a team. Okay. Carol Haglin is like, this is her first time here. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, God.
We're putting her on the spot. She just got on. But why don't we let her handle it?
We need a teacher. Carol, are you a teacher? We need a teacher's advice. Okay, listen. No lessons at spring break. I don't know, Deanna, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. Today is We're Here For You Wednesday, Carol, where people can write in and they can ask us their questions. And we've had a mother write in and say she's helping her son with his English homework, or whatever homework does this. And it's a third grader, and the lesson is on diphthongs, and she doesn't know how to teach him about diphthongs. A teacher in Texas says a diphthong is a special vowel team. But then she goes on to say this, that makes you move your mouth while making the sound, such as the oi in boy or the oi in boil. Okay, first of all, there's not two vowels in boy.
Oh, yeah. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Our kids are messed up.
Did you say that Y is sometimes a vowel?
Sometimes. On occasion.
What?
It can get a little...
Why?
When it's been sheltered in place too much, Y wants to get out there and be a vowel.
Oh my... Jennifer, has this helped you? Because I feel like we've helped you. And sometimes the Y says Tanya Finley.
Uh-huh. David, I guess that's a David dropped the mic.
I don't know, David. We can't. Jennifer, here's the deal. You have a better chance of finding out on here what a diphthong is from these people. Yes, David is correct. I can't. People are literally saying, please come back. Carol, we've run her off. All right. So far we have literally told a family they should not have any more children. I feel bad about that one, but not super bad. Not until I see proof of life of those other two kids. We've literally told a woman that Jackie is right and her husband, the coach, is wrong. We've just told Jennifer Armstrong dang it, Melissa. Quit telling people's last names. Sorry. We just told Jennifer Armstrong what a diphthong is. And now I'm going to end. And Rita Clark, we've pointed out Rita is sending literally pornographic memes to me. And that needs to stop. But here we go. Are you ready? This is the last question, and then David's got something important to tell y'all. Ply, try, shy. Y is a vowel sometimes. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. What? A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Can y'all please stop screaming back there? Yeah, it's screaming in the background. What do you want from us? Our kids are home. Here we go. I got this question, and y'all, I can't even begin to tell you how long this question was. I have narrowed the question down, and still it's long. Last week, my husband and I were driving home from Arizona to Houston. My husband usually drives and navigates, and I'm fine with that. I looked at a map just to get a sense of how long it would take to get home, and the GPS said we should take I-10 all the way home. Give me some music now, because you know this is going to get bad. We should take I-10.
Life is a highway.
That's not what I meant. Stop. It's a clear shot to an open interstate road. Simple, right? We stopped the next morning in Fort Stockton. The next morning he tells me, I have changed the route and we are going to cut across at 290 when we get to it. Melissa, why would he do this? Why would he literally go against what the GPS said? She then tells a story about how they have leather seats. She was trying to lay down to get a nap, but she'd slip and hit the dashboard every time he would hit the brakes. I'm not talking about regular braking. I'm talking about him huffing and puffing and get him angry at all the traffic. Because apparently there's a lot of traffic.
Silk pajamas? Why was she slipping all over the
Then at one time they stop at Buc-ee's, which she tells me that she really loves Buc-ee's because they have clean bathrooms and great sweet tea. And then she goes in Buc-ee's, and when she comes out, she says to her husband, you know, you're being really ugly right now. You're just mad because you made a wrong decision. And then he replies with, the only time I value anyone's opinion is when it's mine. And then the long story short, which is a lie, this is a long story made very, very long. We worked it all out, and he finally apologized to me, and he told me he was wrong to say that he didn't value my opinion. And finally, we get to the question. But what I'd like to know from you two is which way would you have taken and why?
So this 3-page
This isn't about, can you solve this issue in our relationship? This isn't about, should we get cloth or leather seats? This is, would y'all have taken I-10, or would y'all have cut across and done 90?
290.
Whatever, David. So, and when you choose something, should your own opinion be the one that is valued? Can't you, this is my favorite part, can't you value someone else's opinion but still choose your own? Here's my cell phone. You can call me if you need more detail.
I think we got a lot of details to work with here.
That is such a woman. That is such a woman. Hey, I think that's precious. Here's my cell. You know, I just could hear her sweet Southern voice. Here's my cell phone in case y'all need more detail on this story. And y'all need to know why I was wearing those silk pajamas and those leather seats, Melissa. Okay, here we go.
Well, I got a couple of questions. Were you able to go to Buc-ee's because he took 290? I'm trying to think where they might have been. So if you like Buc-ee's, although there is a Buc-ee's on 10 too.
David, why do y'all look at the GPS and decide you know better? You know better than the programming that was put into a technological device that we paid hundreds of dollars for.
Well, I would say, what's his name? Do we know his name?
We don't know his name. It's probably best.
I would say I gave up on that. I used to be very directionally gifted. I always could tell you where to go and how to go. A couple of years ago with GPS, I have given over and I only go where the GPS tells me. So it's very fortunate that I can find the grocery store without my GPS. So we use Waze, and whatever Waze tells me, I go. Especially Waze because it does the traffic stuff or whatever.
Leave it to Jocelyn Adams to bring the whole room down by just saying, did she have her seatbelt on? Every video I ever make in a car, I'm like, kids, buckle up, everybody's going to get mad at us. GPS is often wrong, says Cindy Allison. My GPS told me to turn off a bridge onto a road that wasn't even there. Said someone else.
Remember Michael Scott when he drove into that lake?
I think the point of this is that as we're reading it to everybody, we're having so many people say, "My husband does the same thing. My husband does the same thing. My husband does the same thing." Here's what I want her to know that wrote us this email. Okay, I could call her and tell her. Her number is 255-797-4343. That's not even sort of close to her number, but somebody that has that number is going to get a phone call today. Anyway, I think that if you are married to a man or a woman or a tree stump, when it comes to driving and using directions, usually who is ever behind that wheel is going to think that they know better, and you just got to lay back and let it happen. Title of a sex tape.
Come on, Jake.
Okay, you just gotta lay back and let that happen.
Here's why that it's true. The reason why the reason why this has never been an issue in our family is because Melissa long ago learned that if she gets in the car and immediately falls asleep, then there won't be arguments.
I won't know where we're going.
So
he could literally take me somewhere and sell me to the black market. I wouldn't know. I'd just show up and get out of the car.
So Melissa has literally set up like in construction traffic and looked, and we're sitting still. Where are we? Oh, we're outside of Memphis, and it's bumper to bumper. It's like, okay.
Y'all, we just got a text over our phone, which is why I laughed so hard. If I get a text on my phone, it comes down as we're doing this live. It just comes down, and I literally almost spit up my coffee because it's from my pastor, who I have a meeting with after this is over. David is going to take me and drop me off. We have to meet at his house because we can't. Nobody's meeting up at the church because can't have a lot of people, and so he and I are having a meeting because our church service is going live tonight, and so I'm helping him with that. And it just came down, and he has no idea that it sounded this way, but this is what it said. This is what it said. Hey, when you get to my house, meet me in the back room. Just come in the side door so you don't wake anybody up. Okay, that is horrifying, and literally makes me vomit in my mouth a little bit.
And for clarity, his wife and children are there, so.
Yeah, they are.
You made it kind of sound like...
My husband almost got throat punched for telling me how to drive the other day. This is a universal problem. We can't fix it. We can't, okay? I ain't got time to fix it, and I ain't got time to call you about it. Just let the man go where he wants to go and love him through it. That's what you need to do right there, okay? I have to sleep while my husband drives because this driving makes me sick. Okay, we actually are not going to end with a quote today. David wants to tell you this. If you are an administrator, if you work at a church, if you are a pastor, if you are a teacher, just listen to this. I had her on the podcast several weeks ago, and the podcast went over great, and we had a lot of great responses. They're a really solid couple doing really great things, but listen to what they're offering. We want to make sure y'all know.
Can you remember the name of the podcast off the top of your head?
It was just called Neptune Navigation.
Oh, okay. So if you go to Ordinary People, Ordinary Things, Neptune Navigation, it was a little while back. They have an amazing, amazing company. It's called Neptune Navigate, actually, Neptune Navigate. But they have all these kind of courses for schools and churches to really help teach. You'll hear you'll hear digital citizenship a lot, and they do this for schools. They do this for churches. They have these comprehensive models, and it basically helps teach kids and teens and adults how to be smart and safe in a digital world. And so with everybody just online, I mean, we have not had this kind of internet issues at our house in forever because there's so many people online. It's just kind of pulling stuff down. So all that to say, they've got a great program. It's a very valuable program, but because of the situation right now, Neptune Navigate is offering it to any church or any school district free through, I believe, June it is. So
completely free.
Take advantage of that. I don't know if it's on their website. If not, shoot us an email, melissa@melissaradke.com.
Tell us you're interested.
And just say, hey, send me information on Neptune Navigate, and I will shoot that over to you. So it's a really cool thing, specifically for churches and schools.
David, I feel like we've solved the world's problems today, and I feel good about it. Okay, so y'all are welcome. We love you guys. Have a wonderful day. We will see you back here tomorrow. I don't know what time. Okay, just gotta be with us all.
Man, I wish I could have just gone. Y'all have a great day. See you.